Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and I welcome you all to Power Automate and Power BI real life use cases and scenario series. During this session, I am going to talk about how you can leverage the Power Automate visual into Power BI. I am going to talk about everything from beginning. We will add one Power Automate visual into our Power BI. We will filter our report and pass the filter data to our Power Automate flow. And after that, we will be talking about permission that we need to provide to our Power Automate flow to trigger our action. One more important thing, during this entire session series, I am going to cover 5 to 6 business scenario which I have in my mind and I have used into my real projects. The information about those use cases are available in the description box. Still, if you have any other business use cases that you want to cover me in my next session series, then you can add your feedback in the comment section. One more important announcement, I have launched my own Instagram page where I am sharing different Power Platform concept in form of shorts, reels and IGTV. So if you wanted to follow me on Instagram, here is the Insta ID. The ID is available here or maybe in the description box. So do follow me on my Instagram. So now let's get started with our Power Automate journey with Power BI. But before that, here is an intro. Here I am on my machine and here you can see that I have prepared one Power BI report for my YouTube analytics. I have prepared this report with the help of SharePoint list and here you can see that I have one category filter, one date filter and different videos that I have launched on my YouTube channel so far, and I have provided its category as well over here. Now what I want to achieve here is I want to add one button in my Power BI report, and as an end user, whenever I apply some filter in my Power BI report, I want to post that data to my Twitter. Meaning, let's say for an example, if I am selecting any date from here and you can see that I am able to see this many of post that has been posted on my account. Now let's say for an example, what I want to do here is I want to post these 2 tweets on my Twitter account. Then I will add one button and post those data to my Twitter account. I want to achieve this functionality with the help of new Power Automate visual that has been recently launched. So let's get started and talk about everything for Power Automate visual in Power BI. So let's explore this scenario in detail with me. To add a Power Automate visual to your Power BI report, first of all, you need to click on this Get More Visual and you need to open Power Apps App Source. So once you click on that, what happen here is it will open App Source for you. From here, you need to simply search for Power Automate visual. So search for Power Automate. Once you click that, you will be able to see Power Automate visual as a preview over here. And just click on Add from here. I already added that, so I'm not going to click on Add from here. Once you add your Power Automate for Power BI visual, you are able to see that visual into custom visual section over here. Now just add that visual on your page. Once you add that Power Automate visual, it will looking like this. All the 4 steps that we need to perform for this visual has been mentioned clearly over here. The very first step is that I need to add data, then I need to set up my flow, then I need to apply and share my flow, and at last we need to perform formatting for our button. So let's explore all of these 4 options in detail with me. Let me explain you one very easy step in order to create Power Automate flow over here. I would recommend that you can publish your report first and then perform all these actions directly to Power BI service. So let me just save this report and let me publish this report to one of the workspace. So let me click on publish and let me search for my workspace, which is Power Automate with Power BI use case, and I am selecting that. So I am just publishing this report to my Power BI service, and now let's perform later operation over there. Here is the Power BI workspace where we have just published our Power BI report. Now let me open up that report over here and let me edit this report. Now what I want to do here is I want to post a tweet to my Twitter account. For that I wanted to pass some of the fields from my Power BI report to my Power Automate. So for that what you want to do here is I want to pass this title, then different types of hashtags and URL. So I will add those fields over here. So I am adding title, then I am adding hashtags and I am adding URLs over here, right? So I selected that visual and add 3 fields over here into service. Now you simply need to select your Power Automate visual and just click on ellipsis for more option. And here you have an option called edit. So just edit your Power Automate flow. So this will open one flow interface for you. Now you can create any Power Automate flow from here. Some out of the box templates are provided over here. So you can use any of the template and develop your Power Automate flow over there. Now I am going to create instant flow from here. So I am just clicking on instant cloud flow and now let me create one Power Automate flow. So when you create instant cloud, the first action Power BI button clicked has been automatically created. Now you simply need to click on new step and need to add an action Twitter. So I am just using Twitter action and I just want to post my tweet. So I am just adding that and let me establish my Twitter connection. So it will post a tweet to my Twitter account. Then I need to provide tweet text. So tweet text is something like, let's say here we have added different fields. So those fields I wanted to add into my tweet text. Apart from that, it will also provide you the information that who has clicked and who has triggered your Power BI button. So you will get its user ID, username, email and when it was clicked, meaning the timestamp information as well you will get from here. Now let's provide tweet text. So let me just add title and it will automatically add apply to each over here. You can see here it has automatically add one apply to each loop over here. Just provide one space and now let's add different hashtags, then one space and add different URL and then apply just space, right? And in media I do not want to add any images over here, so that's it, right? Then just provide your flow name. So I'm just providing my flow name as post a tweet and just click on save over here. Now for better information, let me add one compose action as well so I can explain you that which information we will get in out of the box manner when we trigger a button. So let's say here we are getting user ID. So what we will get in user ID, let's see that. So I'm just adding user ID over here. Then let's add username, then user email and when the button was triggered. So button trigger time and let's add timestamp. So we will also understand these properties as well. And now let's save the flow. Now just go to back and now we have completed our 2 steps, add data and set up your flow. The third option is that apply and share. Once you create the flow, you need to apply that to your Power BI report, right? For that, let's go to here again, click on add and here you can see the flows created for this particular report. So this is the flow that we just created. Select that flow and click on apply. Once you click apply, what happens here is that flow has been applied to this particular Power Automate visual and it is converted to this button like this, right? And it is showing us an option run flow like this. You can also format this button properties, but let's explore the formatting property at the last. But let's check the output first. So let me just save this report and let's see what we will get over here. The flow ran successfully. Now let me show you the end outcome. So here you can see that I have opened my Twitter account, and here you can see that this is the tweet that has been just posted 1 minute ago over here, and we are good to go over here, right? Now let's check the run of the flow. So I will explain you the out of the box property as well to the flow run. So to check the flow run, you can simply go to flow.microsoft.com. Once you click on that, go to My Flows, and here you will be able to see the flow that you just created in your Power BI service. The flow name is Post a Tweet. Click on that. It will open a flow for you, and let's check the flow run that has been done 2 minutes ago. Once you do that, you are able to see this flow over here. And here in the compose action, you will get all the out of the box property like user ID, username, user email, and button trigger time. So you will get all of this information over here, and in apply to each, you are able to see that my tweet has been posted successfully, right? So this is how the flow run we can check. There is another way as well to check the flow run. Click on Edit in your Power BI service. Just select your Power Automate flow and just click on ellipsis. There is an option called Edit, and it will open same Power Automate interface for you. You are able to see this flow over here as well. Click on that and you are able to check the run history over here. So this is how you can simply trigger your Power Automate flow from your Power BI. The beauty of this visualization is that it will pass all the filter context from Power BI to Power Automate. One more important limitation that I want to tell you. The filtered result set that you are passing from your Power BI to Power Automate must be less than 1000 records. So keep that thing in your mind. One more important thing, at this moment you cannot pass any manual or user entered input to the button over here. But Microsoft is planning to have this feature when it is general available. Also, at this moment we only have few templates available, but later on Microsoft is also planning to add more templates over here for Power BI. Now let's talk about formatting property as well as permission things in detail. So to apply the formatting, you simply need to select your Power Automate visual, then go to the property pane, and here you will be able to see different formatting options. Here you can simply change the button text as well. So let's say here at this moment it is run flow. So instead of that we can add post or tweet. Then there is another action, hover. So on hover, if you want to change a name you can, and when it is selected we wanted to have the same name, so let's keep everything same. Then you can also change the vertical alignment, text size, font property as well over here, and rest of the property are same as it is, right? So let's do not change much thing into formatting option. And the last thing is that we need to apply the permission to our flow, right? So now let's talk about that thing in detail. So let me just save our Power Automate flow and let me go to the workspace. So at this moment, if I go to the access section, I can see that two members are added to my workspace, Dhruvin and Tej. So let's check if Tejal is able to trigger a flow or not. So I am going to log in with Tejal's account. So here I have logged in with Tejal's account. Let me open up the report and let me see the end outcome. So let me just post a tweet with Tejal's account. I'm going to click on that and you can see that I can see unsuccessful over here. Meaning Tejal is not able to trigger the flow. What's the reason behind that? Let's talk about that in detail in the permission section. So basically, whenever you are creating Power Automate flow inside the Power BI, you need to provide a permission to the user to run the flow. For that, click on Edit and open your Power Automate flow. So let me just open up this flow and here you can see Run Only User option. At this moment, this flow hasn't been shared with anyone. But if you want to share, click on Edit. It will provide you to invite users or group, right? So let's say I want to invite Tejal over here. So I will add her account over here and after that she will be able to run this particular flow. So let me just click on save. So we provided Tejal as run only permission. In case you want to provide edit permission of the flow as well to another user, you simply need to go to the owner section and click on edit. And after that you need to add some users over here to provide the permission. So let's say I want to provide edit permission as well to Tejal. So I simply need to type her name and need to share this flow with her. But let's not do that at this moment. But based on your requirement, you can simply do. So we have added Tejal in run only users over here. And now let's run the flow again with Tejal's user. So I'm going with her account again. I logged in with her account. Let me just hit refresh over here and let's try to run this particular flow again. So I'm clicking on this button again and you can see that it has been triggered successfully with Tejal's account, right? So the conclusion is that if you want the user to trigger a flow from Power BI, then you need to provide them run only permission, right? Hope this is clear for you now. So I think I covered almost everything about Power Automate Visual to Power BI. We started with how you can add that custom visual from your app source. Then we have published our report. Then we have created our Power Automate flow. And then we have tested our flow and apply some formatting properties. And at last we have applied permission for run only user to our Power Automate flow. Hope this entire procedure is helped you to gain your knowledge for Power Automate Visual for Power BI. Now in the next session we will be talking about some another interesting use cases and scenarios. Meantime, if you have any question, you can add your question in the comment section. I would happy to hear from you. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. I am uploading new videos related Power BI, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents, Teams and SharePoint every day on my channel. So make sure that you never miss any updates from my channel. If you are interested for following me on different social media handles and you want to contact me, here is the full information available. If you need any consultancy, click on this website icon and go to the contact page and write me your query or your consulting work information with me over here. If you wanted to follow me on different social media handles, here is the Linktree URL. Click on that. It will redirecting you to this page. Over here you can follow me on all my social media handles. If you are interested for different short tips and tricks related Power Platform, follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. The Insta ID is very simple, which is Power Platform Guy, and here you can learn different things from my post, reels, IGTV and much more. So make sure you follow me. The Insta ID is very simple, Just type Power Platform Guy into your search window and you are good to go. If you are interested for different audio podcast related Power Platform, here is a link. Click on that. It will redirecting you to this page. From here, you can follow your favorite Power Platform podcast on different podcast platform like Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify and much more. If you are interested to follow me different short video related Power Platform, here is a separate channel called Digital Dhruvin. Subscribe that channel and show your love over there as well. Here I am uploading different short videos related Power Platform. So make sure that you follow me over here on this channel as well. This is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session. Have a great day. Goodbye.